a new server we launched back in November 2023. Oh my gosh, it sounds like so
a
long.
whole year ago.
But before we go on with all this stuff that we're changing, right? If you remember, we opened up discussion in December and asked you for all your opinions, and we got a lot of them, right? As to what we should do, what we shouldn't do, right? And we made a lot of decisions based on what we had in feedback, and we announced what our plans were. Well, on top of that, we got even more feedback, right? So we made some additional changes. But think about what it is. One of the things that we did when we actually opened the server was it was a new experience, a new opportunity, right? From the standpoint that when was the last time you had an opportunity to play on a brand new server?
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a long time.
A decade?
And the reason is because
it's been a very long time.
You can't
So
I
we
wouldn't
decided not to do character transfers
go
at
to a
that
new
time.
server
Yeah,
unless I could transfer
and
my
it's been great.
legacy.
What was the joking criteria?
Yeah,
Because
the
that's
joking is
rough.
Keith does,
Losing your
the,
legacy to go to another server, that's the
legendary
only
legendary
thing.
status,
Yeah.
right? Then we can open up all the character transfers.
When did you get legendary status?
At the end of December. So, but it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Even though I did do it, I had a lot of fun going back to the very beginning and doing all 8 characters and getting them all up to level 60, right? Getting through Corellia, it was awesome, right? But here we are today, right?
Yep.
And the idea was we wanted to make this a server for the region, what we call APAC area. And so we have made some decisions about what people can take over there, what they can't, how many characters they can take. Yeah. And we've settled on that. I think we've announced that all in the forums now.
Yeah, all the details are in the forums. Yeah, and the thing to keep in mind is kind of two things that we wanted to make sure to be sensitive to, right? So obviously this is it's a new server in the APAC region. And so one thing is we want to really make this an opportunity for players in the APAC region to be able to be there or get there, right? That's one of those things.
I've already had that thought, Babylonia. I was like, wouldn't it be great if? And then I went, no. The War Within.
It is a brand new
I
server,
can't.
and
I
so
have
it's
no
a really
bandwidth.
Young
but wouldn't it be
economy.
fun?
And so what we really want to be careful of is things like credit inflation and a lot of those things. And so we're kind of
because we do have a very good group of people play together right now. It's going to be very interesting to explore future worlds with the group that we have right now.
Rules, like Keith said, we got a lot of really great feedback from all of you, and then we changed those rules.
15 million credit limit per server.
Forums, but we're going to talk you through it a little bit today. So here's how these transfers will work. This is not just a standard transfer where you go, click, here's my current server, click, I want to go to this server, and we go. There's going to be a whole bunch of other specific stuff surrounding it. So Keith, how does it work?
So when we first announced it, we said we're going to have 2 million credit limit per character, and the feedback we got was not enough. Okay.
No, that's not enough.
So now we're going with 15. So you look at that, 15, and we're also offering for subscribers, people that have been subscribed since January 2nd,
January 2nd, yep.
Right, 15 million, 16 transfers. There's a lot of money, a lot of credits that they can actually have over on the server.
So that's per credit.
Right.
Okay.
In addition,
per server.
So that you have
per
to
character, if I can
you
remember
can't
to read.
just create a level 1 and transfer it.
Yep.
Right. So a level, minimum level requirement was 20.
Yep.
Right. And that's about, a few hours of work.
So you're going to get 16 free transfers to this new server.
You get 16 free on the first 30 days.
And each one can take 15 million credits. That's totally fair.
Open up 741. There'll be 30 days of transfer, and then thereafter, it'll be for another 60 days up through 90 days, right? There'll be a 50% discount on any other characters they want to transfer.
Yep.
Right, and this is for all subscribers.
Yep. So if you're a subscriber that came in January 3rd or after, or you're someone who wants to transfer your 17th to 50th character, there's just a flat 50% discount.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Everybody else that is involved that wants to transfer characters, the free-to-play players and stuff, they'll pay the normal 1,000 CC for getting their characters over to them.
But all transfers, whether you are one of the free transfers, one of the discounted transfers, or one of the normal priced transfers, the character and the character level and credit requirements will apply to all of those. So you can only bring 15 million credits, and you must be level 20. Across all of those.
Right, but what this does for them is allows them to move their legacy all the way over to Shae Vizla. So all their
that's really cool.
And achievements and everything else that they've done on.
So the legacy goes with you. That's fucking cool.
Right. Yep. So they wouldn't have to redo
but
all
that's,
those. They can merge all that together. And
but is this going to apply to the other servers as well, or only to Shae Vizla?
And really, what we wanted to do is again, especially for existing APAC players, 16 seems like a strange number unless you're very familiar with our game. It's really we wanted to go if you have one of every combat style. you're the keys to the world. That is just like really super core. And you really want to, you got one of everything. Not only do you have legendary status, but you've played it twice on each side or something, and you want to bring all that over. This would give you the ability to do that, right?
You got a guardian and a sentinel.
Exactly. Right.
Sage in it, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, like all things, as we've already shown, we may adjust this in the future, right? Again, our goals are still going to be the same. We really want to make sure that this is a place that we can get an APAC community built and flourishing, and that it's a place that that it stays a new and growing community, since the server just has been around for 3 months, basically, as of now, a little bit longer by the time we open with 741, but it's a new server. And so, but new is a relative term, and it will continue to get older over time, and so those adjustments will change.
Someone was asking if they were going to do a hardcore server, and it's like, or a progression server.
Literally right now, just go to the dev tracker. It's probably one of the top posts that's there, so you can see all this in writing if you want to understand how this will work at 741.
And if we weren't clear, it comes with 741, and the reason
a progression
is
server on Star Wars: The Republic would actually be really fun to do.
Were met.
Yep.
Because those requirements
start with the base game.
That's why it's
Rise of the Hutt Cartel.
Yep. Right, so. But like anything else, I mean,
Shadow
Shae
of
Vizla
Revan
open today. So if you wanted to go experience what it's like to play on Shae Vizla, kind of that new server experience, you can go make a character today if you want to.